Good afternoon. Let me join Eric again in welcoming you to Fort Worth and the 24th Evergreen Partnership Conference. As CEO, my job at Evergreen is to provide you with a state of the organization. So I'm just going to take a few minutes to share some of the highlights of 2012 with you. First and foremost are the numbers. 2012 ranks as the best year ever for the group. Total revenues were up 17.2% over the prior year and capped 3 straight years of double-digit increases for the group. Our operation costs were up slightly in 2012 versus 11, largely as a result of the increased staffing required to manage through the retirement of our longtime accounting manager, Judy Woods, who happens to be right over here. With that transition behind us, we expect to see costs to return to normal levels. In training and education, we had a fantastic year. Overall, we held 23 programs during the year and had 482 people attend classes either at the Founders Training Center or one of the regional programs we've held around the country. We also partnered with Blue Volt to launch a new online training campus and had 21 preferred suppliers post 90 training classes during the course of the year. Our students got engaged very quickly in this, and we saw over 4,300 class completions and about 1,400 hours of online training consumed. In addition to the Blue Volt campus, we also continue to host online training at the Evergreen website. On that campus, we had 56 new training modules from 22 different suppliers posted during the course of the year. And we saw 885 course completions as a result. In addition, we had 25 new products posted on our website during the course of the year. Distributor salespeople completed 425 quizzes regarding these new products. So when you do all the math, altogether, Evergreen's online training initiatives just this past year have generated over 5,600 contacts for our preferred suppliers. That's about 470 contacts every month. I encourage every preferred supplier to take advantage of this opportunity to offer the Evergreen members online training in your product. If you don't know how to do it, contact Wade or I, and we'll be happy to walk you through it. During the year, we also had 89 independent and factory sales reps attend one or more of our workshops on best practices on calling on independent distribution. We held 3 of these workshops during the course of the year, one in Boston, one in Los Angeles, and one in Dallas. We have 3 scheduled again this year in Atlanta, San Francisco, and then back in Dallas. We encourage every preferred supplier to send their people to this workshop. It's a great way for your seasoned people to brush up on what works with independent distribution, but it's an absolute fantastic way to educate the newcomers into your organization. In addition, we had 15 individuals from some 10 different members become Evergreen Certified Tool Specialists during the conference last year. We had 9 individuals achieve a diamond level, 6 earned operations specialist status, and 3 people became safety specialists. Up until today, we've had 180 people from nearly 50 member companies certified in one or more areas. And today we're going to have another bumper crop of over 30 individuals becoming certified later after lunch. During 2012, we also built out an Evergreen YouTube channel. And since that time, we've had a dozen videos posted from classes that we take in Dallas on products and applications. And the purpose of these videos was to provide a short refresher on key aspects of a product that a salesperson could bone up on before they go call on a customer. We launched the channel about a month ago in the Evergreen newsletter. And in the first month, we've had nearly 800 views of videos. I spoke at length last year about Evergreen's philosophy regarding professional development. So I'm not going to get into that again this year. Actually, there's a video on our YouTube channel talking all about that, so I encourage you to check it out. We believe that people learn in a variety of ways. So we believe that a training program, to be effective, needs to be multidimensional. Online learning is great, but it has to be supplemented with hands-on. Product and application hands-on product training is fantastic, but that needs to be supplemented with high-quality selling skills training. Our goal as an organization is to provide the best professional development programs in the industry, bar none. And I encourage every member and every preferred supplier to get engaged in this effort. It is the best way to drive sustainable long-term growth and to develop the relationships you need to be successful in this industry. Now I'd like to take a minute and talk a little bit about G-Commerce. Steve Smith, the president of G-Commerce, had the chance to meet with us today in our member meeting and also came over to the supplier meeting. So y'all should know a little bit about the details about what we're trying to accomplish. Evergreen got involved with G-Commerce because it's the right thing to do for independent distribution in this industry. Currently, the benefits of EDI between trading partners has largely been for the big guys. When I say the big guys, I mean the big national distributors and the manufacturers that they buy from. Because of the cost and resources, most small and medium-sized distributors have been locked out of the EDI world. And G-Commerce offers us the opportunity to unlock the benefits of EDI for the independent distribution. Not just for Evergreen members, but throughout the staff to market. Several Evergreen members and preferred suppliers have already gotten on board and stepped up. Progress is being made, but we need more of you to step up. Much like the early days of Evergreen, it's a kind of a chicken and the egg moment, and I encourage you not to wait. The G-Commerce solution is already at work in the automotive aftermarket, and it can work for us. Steve is here today and can address any questions you have regarding how it works, how can you implement it in your business, what's the cost. He can respond to that, and we can follow up with additional webinars if need be. He's a reasonable guy and has a strong business background. During the tabletops this afternoon across the street, Steve will be at table 94. So I encourage you to stop by, go by and see him. This is an exciting time to be part of Evergreen. At the end of the year, we'll reach our 25th anniversary. And our growth over the past few years speaks for itself. But truthfully, growth without mission and values does not get you far. Growth for the sake of growth is not what we're after. Our mission as an organization is to help both members and preferred suppliers grow by working together. We don't see it as a zero-sum game. We can all win. Eric talked a lot about transitions and made some very good points. It's important to change and to adapt. However, it's also important to know what made you successful in the past and to know how to retain those qualities to drive success in the future. Part of my job, I believe, is to provide some of the institutional memory for the group, to give the board of directors and others some context in which to hopefully make important decisions. The challenge, to Eric's point, is to not be so wedded into the past that you ignore the reality of today. I firmly believe that Evergreen is as strong as it is today because we are deeply rooted in our mission and values while also being willing to adapt and to change. Evergreen works not because of some altruistic kumbaya togetherness. Evergreen works because if you participate and you get involved, it benefits you and your company individually. It works because of enlightened self-interest and a willingness to subscribe to a common set of core values. Our role as an organization is to provide a framework and a community in which every participating company can find ways to grow and prosper faster than they could on their own. As long as we stay fixed on this mission, Evergreen will be a successful organization. So let's talk a little bit about values. The willingness of each company in Evergreen to subscribe to a common set of values is what keeps us together. Each year since 2005, the Evergreen Board of Directors has issued a statement of ethics to members along with our audited financial statements. Let me read from this ethics statement. And I quote, "For over 2 decades, Evergreen members have established a reputation for integrity and high business standards of ethics. This reputation, built by so many people and companies over so many years, rides on each business transaction and each contact we have with our fellow members and preferred suppliers. Evergreen has built its success as an organization on its core values of education, integrity, ethical business practices, credibility, and partnership. Evergreen's drive for competitive excellence begins and ends with our commitment to these core values. Many of these values are embodied in our membership criteria, which each of us accept when we become members. As Evergreen has grown, both through the addition of new members and the expansion of existing members into additional markets, the inevitable result has been that some markets are now occupied by more than one member. This result, which may not have been fully anticipated when Evergreen was founded, has made adherence to certain of our core values even more important, but also at times more challenging. As we move into this new era, we reaffirm the principles of integrity and fair dealing, particularly with our fellow members, are the bedrock of success of each member of the organization. Signed by the Board of Directors. In recent days, the Evergreen Board has reflected on these values and feels that they apply equally to both members and preferred suppliers. The key to our success as an organization is our mission and values. We can compete vigorously, we should, but we all must play in the same sandbox. If you're in this group, you should expect to be treated differently by your fellow Evergreen partners. It's the right thing. An annual reminder of these values is an appropriate activity. Now I'd like to thank you for your time. Please enjoy your lunch. We'll be back up after lunch for our award ceremony. Thank you.